Again this morning, one Adidas and two Vans. Taka Hayashi. Not the first release of the year, but one of the better ones. The Priz High LX Turtledove in light brown. This is a light blue interior box to a darker blue, more of an obsidian on the outside. Typical Taka branding that we get to see. Taka has a great history with Vans. And this one with the full syndicate style, even though it's, in my opinion, a vault, yet it's just a Taka Hayashi these days. Taka has his own branding on the heels now. Taka started out many, many years ago with a great pack. One of my favorites was that Slip-On Pro. I've still got a pair on ice and a pair that I wear today with those arrows, the embroidered. Always been a combination of Japanese culture, being a Japanese design artist that he is, and for some reason Southwestern Native American culture. That's what he blends together, his style. So I've never talked to him. Bought many of his shoes. Several GR packs lately that I picked up a couple, but not all. I'm really more of a fan when he comes through with these things where he gets out there. I've always loved him. Not as many details on this one, but I think it might be staying more to the truer effect of the Priz High that he came up with. Some lows and highs from several years ago. They were a good pack. The lows having the Velcro, the highs with the strings and the Velcro here like we see. This is a unique concept in my eyes. You have canvas up here on the toe. Some nice extra stitching here with the little loops and some design work. I love the metal eyelets, as everybody knows who knows me. The leather laces, this time more of a round approach that we've seen on the, like the Year of the Horse where they were braided together and those type of things. Years ago, he was big on the thick, square leather laces. Now this one here as well has something interesting in my opinion, where we're combining this buttery soft leather wrapped around the side, coming into the canvas, and the way that it's cut and rolls across and sewn into place, even across the tongue itself, as you can see. So a lot of work goes into this shoe. A great deal of work, and the leather is just buttery soft. Typical Taka footbed. And over here on this one, you can see how it's again a cut pattern, what we're used to seeing in there. The Ortholite sole, very comfortable. I know this pair in itself is just going to be soft and buttery comfortable. I like the flowers, typical of Taka's design, and the cut marks here, the teeth. Definitely indicates a Taka. They wouldn't even have to put it on there with this type of branding on the heel that it's a Taka design. As soon as you see this flower, you know. And you can see it's got those feathers in there for the main points, the arrows for the main points. And I also think it's blended to be a flower. In my opinion, I believe, just because in Japanese culture you find the cherry blossom, the flowers on the tree are very necessary historically and even today to the culture. I like the different colors on the bottom and the arrowy tactics that we take here. Sort of like an arrowhead. Missing here is, on his better designs these days, something around the midsole of the toe box. There's usually some type of a little effort. I liked that pack last year where you had the little dinosaur bones on the half calves. That was just amazing. Up here we've got the weave, bringing in the Southwestern Native American influence. And don't forget, next weekend, y'all, All Nations Skate Jam, ANSJ. Support. Great pack of shoes this week, and I'm glad I've got them all, and even one little surprise on the way. The combination of the leather and the canvas, wow. Good thoughts. Taka has usually been able to do whatever he wants with Vans. Rarely do they wind up in the outlets. Just a good run. One of my favorite design artists. And as far as in the Vans culture and the different non-Nike cultures, this guy ranks right up there in the likes of the Mark Dolces. Shout out Mark. Met him in the past. Great man. Anxious to see what he does over at Adidas. And Taka's always been able to go out on a limb after that first round sold through and the rest. It's just amazing to get things like this. I think I paid $140 is the box on these. And this is the type of thing that's well worth the $140. All those people coming out with the $200, $300, $500 shoes that are trash. This is what you can do and maximize the top end dollar being $140 for a Vans shoe. And look what you get. Well worth it. Not a GR with someone's name on it for 8 times the price of what it's worth. Again, shout out Taka. Great job. Looking for a long, illustrious career to continue. And just on a side note, I saw recently that when it comes to the teenagers of today, Nike was getting about 46% of share and Vans was getting about 10%. While that might be low, it's higher than it's been. It shows that the youth of today are starting to recognize the Vans are really a great shoe with a great value and where it's at for the future. Welcome home. As always, you can find me here, SamColt12, Instagram, YouTube, video, and the rest, Twitter, SneakerTube TV. And I continue to downsize and sell my shoes at goodshoes.com. I'll post them from time to time over the years. As well, I have auctions on eBay every weekend, SamColt12. Chance to get a few grails as I downsize my collection and let them go. Try to get to a reasonable size. I appreciate everybody continuing to watch. Tell your friends. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Continue the support. I appreciate everybody who's bought the shoes. I'm not real happy with the one or two that asked me if they're real. Well, of course they're real. You can watch them here and you can see as I've collected over the years. But that's the nature of things these days. Thank you to all. And I will continue to buy shoes and post up the videos for everyone to enjoy. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it.